Hello and welcome back to my channel, Ezri Does Things. My name is Ezri and I do things. Today I am here in Cheesman Park in Denver, Colorado to investigate the paranormal activities that have been known to happen here. I am joined by my friends Taylor and Natasha. On this adventure as we find out what is really going on here in Cheesman Park. Oh, Jesus Christ, blinded by the light. It is Halloween! My favorite holiday ever. It's my favorite. As you can see, I have already decorated. Says enter at your own risk. Fitting, since it's the bathroom. So, to celebrate my first fall and Halloween season here in Colorado, I decided that it would be super cool to go find all of the some of the haunted places that are around me and kind of just go investigate them and, you know, get spooked and stuff. So Cheesman Park originally started out as a cemetery. It was created in 1858 and originally spanned over 370 acres that was originally owned by the Arapaho Indians. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It wasn't until 1872 that the city of Denver purchased the land. However, during this entire time, it was still being used as a cemetery by the townsfolk. By the late 1880s, people began to lobby for the cemetery to be turned into a park for the sake of real estate value. By 1890, U.S. Congress had approved turning the cemetery into a park. The families of those deceased in the park were given 90 days to remove the bodies. However, many of the bodies in the park were criminals, vagrants, and poor people, and many of the bodies just laid unclaimed. So the city had to commission a man by the name of So the city had to commission the removal of the rest of the bodies by a man named McGovern. His work began in 1893. Part of the deal that the city had made with McGovern is that each body removed had to be put into a new casket. McGovern, though, figured out that putting the bodies into child-sized coffins saved him a substantial amount, increasing his profit. So he began hacking up the bodies and putting them haphazardly into different caskets. Which, I don't know about you, but that just seems like the perfect recipe for a bunch of really pissed off ghosts. It wasn't long before the local newspaper caught wind of what was going on, and the mayor of the time terminated the contract with McGovern. No new contract was ever awarded to anyone else to complete the task. In 1894, work began to turn the cemetery into a park. Throughout the next few decades, various groups came in to relocate some of the bodies. Today it is estimated that there are approximately 2,000 bodies still lying just under your feet at Cheesman Park. Remember that the next time you go for a leisurely stroll. People have been reporting all sorts of paranormal activity around the park. Some people will go and feel an inexplicable sense of dread or sadness. People who lived in the homes surrounding the park began to report seeing sad and lonely spirits wandering about, knocking on doors and windows. Some people see children that inexplicably disappear. There's also the report of a woman who sings to herself before she suddenly vanishes. People have been known to lay in the grass and be unable to get up afterwards, feeling as though something or someone is holding them down and won't let them get up. So we are laying here to see if we can experience this same phenomenon. Ghostly sightings are common, as well as the phenomenon of hearing voices whispering by thousands of people all at once. So we're gonna wander around and see if we can hear anything creepy. I'm disturbed.
I see.
Let's walk away. Is there anything you would like to say to us? Is there anybody here with us?
What happened to you?
Well, that's all I got.
You're a terrible ghost hunter.
I really am. Do you hear that? It sounded like someone exhaled really loudly.
Where do you know where it came from?
That direction. It is currently 10:16 at night when we have heard our first mystery sound, so we're gonna go investigate. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. God damn it! Keep blinding myself. So, I heard what sounded like an exhale, a really loud sigh of some sort coming from this direction, so we are heading this way to investigate. What makes this so interesting is because there isn't a sidewalk this way. And there's no people wandering by over here as opposed to other sides that like around us. So I really have no explanation as to where this sound came from. I don't think it would be very far. It was like here, but it was like loud.
I mean, there's obviously nobody over here. When we were recording before.
Like I can hear those people.
Yeah, but you can hear that they're far off.
God damn it, Taylor. Like I was like another sound and it's just you breathing.
Creepy. Like,
Here, someone film me walking up. I don't know where to go. Also, my feet are wet.
I mean, we're just wandering, right?
Yeah. Ah, God.
I'm sorry, I'm trying.
It's fine. It's me. I'm just dumb and look right at the light.
Let's just look at the light. Why not?
Blinded by the light.
Do you want to go in the middle or?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That light is blight. Blight. The light is blight.
I thought you were gonna sneeze.
No, I'm just blinded. If there is anybody here, can you speak with us? Give us a sign of your presence.
What happened to you?
Why were you buried here?
What year did you die? Did you have kids?
Did she just say fuck no? Sounded like that chick was like, fuck no.
Did you have kids? Fuck no! No, I did not have kids.
Sorry to offend.
Wow.
So, needless to say, we didn't find jack shit, but we had a ton of fun filming this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Side note, my friend Natasha, who is also in this video, has her own YouTube channel, Ready Set English, which goes over the use of pop culture in the English classroom. I'll put a link to her channel down below. You should check it out. And yeah, see you next week with another spooktacular video.